guys, in this video I want to share with you some of the test results when using Insta360 1-inch 360 in low light conditions. And according to these test results, I will also give you some useful tips to help you create more beautiful low light videos. In one of my previous videos, I used this 360 camera as the POV camera for my street photography video. The result was alright, considering how dark it was. There wasn't too much noise, but one thing that bothered me is the tiny shaking. It's very distracting and uncomfortable to watch. So now I want to try using both auto mode and manual mode and set different shutter speeds to see whether the jittering problem can be solved. And I also want to see how far I can push the ISO. Let's go. The camera automatically set the shutter speed to 1/40 and the ISO to 1/1600. Pay attention to the bridge. You can see the jittering, as if there are some focusing problems. And I think the stabilization function is also affected. I'm holding the camera on a selfie stick all along, but there seemed to be some strange turning left or right, but actually I was not turning to any directions. I was just walking straight. Now I'm using manual mode. I set the shutter speed to 1/60 and ISO to 2000. It is so much more stabilized than the previous video. There's no stabilization problem at all, and the jittering problem is also improved. But if you look closely, you can still see it. Now the shutter speed is 1/80 and ISO 2500. I think there is no jittering. Everything looks fine, except there is some noticeable noise. I also tried shutter speed 1/100 and I set the ISO to 3200 just to show you how it looks like with such a high ISO number. When you use a shutter speed faster than 1/80, you can avoid the jittering. Or if you want to make sure there will be absolutely no jittering at all, I think 1/100 seconds is pretty safe. You see, even in this video, it is very dark here. At least so much darker than this video, right? When I use the shutter speed of 1/100, there's no noticeable jittering. As for the ISO number, I think it really depends on what kind of environment you are in. Ideally, the ISO should be the lower the better. You can already see noise when the ISO is 1600, but I think it's acceptable. I also want to share with you some other tips. The first one, use auto mode when the lighting is good. Everything that I just shared with you in this video so far is for low light situations. If the lighting is good, don't consider too much. Just use auto mode and the camera will do a great job. It will make your filming process so much easier. The second tip, use a slower shutter speed in low light when the camera isn't moving. The tips and tests that I just showed you only apply when you are moving with the camera. But if you set the camera on a tripod or somewhere that doesn't move, you can set a slower shutter speed. This way you can use a lower ISO, so there won't be so much noise. And since the camera isn't moving, you don't have to worry about the jittering problem. The third tip, don't use 3K in low light. There are several formats you can choose from this camera. Sometimes I wanted to use a slower motion to create smoother flow, so I chose 3K 50 fps, but the result looks like this. It's terrible, right? Well, it is very smooth, but it's definitely too blurry. It's even worse than the footage shot with a smartphone, so don't use 3K 50 fps in low light. So this is the video for today. If you want to watch how I mount the Insta360 camera on my backpack as a POV camera, click the link up there. If there are any other Insta360 tests you want to see, leave a comment to let me know. I'll try my best to help you. If you like my videos, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I'll see you next time.